Chapter 2. Golden Finger Activated. Konoha Ninja School was founded by the second Hokage Senju Tobirama to continuously cultivate fresh blood for the Konoha Ninja Village. In fact, Konoha Ninja School has indeed achieved this point. In the decades since its establishment, it has trained batches of outstanding ninjas, allowing Konoha to always stand at the pinnacle of the ninja world. As the second-generation disciple, the third-generation Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen naturally inherited his teacher's tradition of attaching importance to the education of the next generation. Every year when the ninja school opens, third Hokage will come to the scene in person to witness and teach the future of Konoha Ninja Village the first lesson in life. When Uchiha Shin and Uchiha Obito walked into the Konoha Ninja School, the first thing they saw was third Hokage wearing the eye-catching Hokage God robe. Although this was not the first time he saw third Hokage, Uchiha Shin still had his eyes fixed on third Hokage. Third Hokage, who was in his 40s at the time, was still at the tail end of his prime, and was far less senile than he was at the beginning of the plot. He has black hair and black eyes, and is wearing a red and white Hokage robe and a Hokage hat. Coupled with the aura of a strong man and the aura of being in a position of power that he unconsciously exudes, his not-so-tall body looks tall. It feels like a mountain is standing tall. Third Hokage is known as the strongest Hokage in history, and, of course, he has a lot of qualifications. Whether it is the second Hokage known as the Sea King, or first Hokage who calmed down the troubled times and founded the Konoha Ninja Village, they are all higher than third Hokage in terms of hard power. But because of this, if you try to underestimate him, then you are a fool. The title of Doctor of Ninjutsu is not for nothing. Third Hokage, who can skillfully use all existing 5-element ninjutsu, can be called a ninjutsu textbook. There are almost no shortcomings. Whether it is in terms of tactical selection or firepower intensity, it is perfect. Therefore, no one who bears the name of Kage is a simple character. People who come to report, whether they are old students, new students, or parents of students who accompany their children to report, will excitedly go up to say hello when they see third Hokage. Uchiha Obito, who is still aiming to become Hokage at this time, was undoubtedly one of them. Haha, look, it's the third Hokage-sama. The moment he saw the third Hokage, Obito was very excited. He pointed at third Hokage with one hand and patted Uchiha Shin's arm with the other and shouted. He almost took out his pen and paper and camera to ask for autographs and take photos. Oh, I saw it. Compared to Obito's excitement, Shin was much calmer. Although the years were still peaceful at this time, as a disciple of the second Hokage, third Hokage also inherited the hostile and exclusionary attitude of second Hokage towards the Uchiha clan to a certain extent. The Uchiha clan was gradually marginalized by the village during the reign of third Hokage and was completely excluded from the core class of Konoha. In name, they carry the title of Uchiha Police Force, but they only do some guard and security work. Around 15 years later, when the Uchiha clan, unwilling to be treated like this, prepared to fight back, they were brutally wiped out by Uchiha Itachi and Uchiha Obito, and third Hokage was also involved. Although this aborted coup was initiated by the Uchiha clan, if it had not been suppressed by the top management of Konoha, headed by third Hokage, for many years, the Uchiha clan would not have been forced to rebel. Moreover, during the decades from being suppressed and completely marginalized to launching a coup, the Uchiha clan had silently endured it. If there was really no other way, who would want to break their peaceful life and embark on the path of rebellion? As a member of the Uchiha clan, and knowing the fate of the Uchiha clan in the future, Uchiha Shin really has no good impression of third Hokage. Glancing at Uchiha Obito, who is pointing excitedly at third Hokage next to him, Uchiha Shin couldn't help but be speechless. These two, one a direct murderer and the other an indirect murderer, looked very much like those celebrities and brainless fans at this time. Shin couldn't help but feel a little ridiculous. Ignoring Uchiha Obito's shouting, Uchiha Shin walked straight towards the school, only saying hello when passing by third Hokage. Hello, third Hokage-san. Third Hokage, who was chatting with a parent of a student, responded with a faint smile and nodded. After saying hello, he continued walking inside. On the contrary, Uchiha Bito behind him seemed even more excited and bowed deeply to 3rd Hokage. 3rd Hokage-sama, my name is Uchiha Bito, and I will definitely become the first Hokage of the Uchiha clan in the future. After bowing, Uchiha Bito patted his thin chest and expressed his vow. Really, then you have to work hard. 3rd Hokage's smile grew wider, and he spoke encouragingly. Glancing again at Uchiha Shin, who had walked some distance away, without looking back, 3rd Hokage narrowed his eyes slightly. Are you from the Uchiha clan? Yes, 3rd Hokage-sama, I will definitely work hard. After receiving the response, Uchiha Bito couldn't help himself. He bowed deeply again, patted his chest and promised. 3rd Hokage nodded with a smile, stopped talking to Uchiha Bito, and continued talking to the students' parents. Seeing that Uchiha Shin had already walked away, Obito didn't even bother to express his determination to 3rd Hokage anymore, so he hurried to follow. Shin, that's Hokage-sama. Why are you so rude? After finally catching up with Uchiha Shin, Obito complained about him. Because I am an Uchiha. Uchiha Shin glanced at Obito and said decisively. But, Uchiha Obito spent a long time and couldn't think of a reason to refute. Yes, aren't the people of the Uchiha clan always like this? Their eyes are higher than their heads, and they don't take anyone seriously. Uchiha Obito instinctively felt that something was wrong, but he felt that there was nothing wrong with Uchiha Shin's words, so he had no way to refute it. Instead, he thought it was a bit handsome. Seeing that Uchiha Obito misunderstood what he meant, Uchiha Shin didn't try to explain anything. Because I am an Uchiha, how can I flatter my enemies? Because I am an Uchiha, how could I just watch that tragedy happen? Because I am an Uchiha, why do people think of the Uchiha clan as being arrogant and addicted to pretense? Because I am an Uchiha, the fate of the Uchiha clan must never be that tragic again. Because I am an Uchiha, the Uchiha clan will be the strongest clan. At this point, he looked at his panel, and a smile appeared on his face. Template, Son Goku for Tails Beast, 0%. Chakra type, Fire, Earth, Yin Yang. Kekai Genkai, Sharingan LV0. Lava LV0. Ability, Revival Immortality, Regenerative Healing Factor. Skill, Tailed Beast Bomb, Monkey Sage Mode LV0. This is the system he activated as soon as he put his feet into the school. A very powerful system, which allowed him to randomly get template of Naruto World characters. When he merged with them, he gets the full power of those characters. For example, as long as he merged with current template, he is like advanced version of 4 Tails Beast, who has Uchiha bloodline. Although he have not awakened his Sharingan.